Welcome back to Diecast Resurrection. Today we are going to work on this Greyhound bus. It's going to be a restoration. So my man Logan D sent in a box of cars, and this is one of the things that was inside it. This thing's a little vintage and it's a little crusty, and it's right up our alley. Check this out. Look at all that crust. More than likely we're going to have to clean up and reuse these wheels, but that's okay. Should be a pretty standard job. White on top. I made some decals for this one specifically. Pretty nice, pretty nice. These are just made on just like an inkjet photo printer. We got spares, just in case. I have prepared a few. Jeez, I was not expecting that at all. That's a full, like, die-cast interior. Crazy. So that's cool. So we're going to be able to polish this right up and just have a completely separate layer. And these are just drop-ins. Man, what an easy vehicle to restore. You don't have to do nothing except for to remove that one little mushroom. And that is in great shape as well. No cracks. So this should be a beautiful restoration. Alright, let's get this paint stripped off. As always, we're going to use Clean Strip. It's a Canadian brand, but it's got methylene chloride in it, which is any stripper of this caliber will have that as the active ingredient. So that's all you need to look for. Methylene chloride. There we go. Just going to give that a few minutes. Yeah, let's have a looky here. Thanks, Logan, for sending this in, bro. Helping support the channel. I don't have a lot of cars anymore. Most of my collection got sold before I moved. Alright, that looks pretty good. I'm going to go give that a final cleanup, and I'll be right back. Luckily, this thing's in pretty good shape. A bunch of people were sending me paint jobs from Instagram yesterday. I appreciate that. Get all this all nice and fresh. It's quite a bit of flashing to clean up on this one. Just going to kind of take my time. Make a nice little Tuesday out of it, you know. This would be a pretty satisfying one to restore, I think. It's like restoring one of those mail trucks, you know, or the ice cream truck. I'll get the same kind of vibe when they're done. So I'm going to go give this a coat of white, and we'll get this drying, and I'll start polishing up this crazy interior. Let's see, I'll pick one of these to cut. I think that's our best one. They all vary slightly. I'll have to give that a shot and see how well that fits on the side of our van. It might be a little thick there where that dog is. Usually its back is kind of cut off by the trim, so I should actually get that a little bit closer. So that one should be good to go. We'll have to test fit, of course, and I'll cut out this one quick. Beautiful. Those turned out really nice. Hopefully I don't have any ink running. When using homemade Waterslide decals, it's important not to submerge them. I'm going to set these down on a moistened paper towel. Going to need a cup of water and a sponge. I'll clean this up. I'll get the body in. We should be good to go to put some decals on. Okay. All right, bus is back from paint. We got a nice coffee. Do 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 do. That should be pretty nice, actually. Pretty nice. I gotta say, those turned out pretty great. Look nice. I'm probably gonna recut this one out. This decal is losing a little bit of pigment right here, so I'm gonna just scrap this one. That one's quite a bit nicer. You're a goddamn genius, Gump. Beautiful. Sweet. So those, we can just let dry for a little bit. Let's tackle this one on top. This will be the hard one. So talk about more about this this downhill track. It's basically going to be Andy's domain. And more than likely we're going to build a second channel for it. So if you think this channel is going to turn into a racing channel, that's not going to happen. You don't have to worry about that. However, we will be able to use the track. That's a pretty general idea where this needs to be. Well, like I was saying, we will be able to use the track, and I think Jimmy is going to have a residence on the track as well. So if you think that sounds ridiculous, it's because it is ridiculous. Having it too far forward doesn't make the decal lay down nice, so I think we're going to be stuck back here a little bit. That's okay. Gotta say, that looks pretty decent for being printed out on like an inkjet. I'm going to go throw this back in the oven, and we'll let all this stuff just dry for a bit on low temp. As you can see, this thing's pretty pitted, and that's just from years of oxidation just slowly eating away. It's never going to be perfect again. However, I'm going to give it a little once over with some sandpaper, and I'm hoping it's just going to remove a little bit. It's looking better already. I'm kind of just refacing it, if that makes sense. So it should look alright, actually. If we can get a nice polish on there, hell yeah, we'll just keep going with it. I'm gonna go clean this with warm soapy water and a soft bristle brush, and it shouldn't scratch anything we've done. I'm gonna go do that and I will be back. We'll see how this thing looks. I'm gonna say that's a definite improvement. She's shiny, we got some straight chrome lines again. As you can see, it's kind of rough in between, almost like it was designed like that. So I'm gonna repeat that exact same process with this base. Those taillights are so small, I almost needed new glasses just to do them. Gleek, 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 gleek. I think this is going to look real nice when we're done. The body sure looks cool. Alright, I'm about ready to do an assembly. There's our Greyhound body, looking sharp. Zoom, zoom. Had some reports in the comments, people think I might be rushing through my paint jobs. I didn't really get what they meant until I saw how fast I was whipping around the little car body while I was painting. To be honest, I've done so many. My bad if I was going a little bit fast, but I guarantee we're all about quality paint jobs here. Alright, be careful with this thing. Check out these red lines. Gleek, gleek, gleek. And put 3 sets of them on. Oh, baby. What a nice little bus. I see my cameras flashing, saying give me a new battery. So this could all end very soon if I can't pick the screw up. Well, heck yeah, that little bus turned out great. Let me turn this bad boy on here. Bam. So there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed this bus restoration, this Greyhound. It was pretty sweet. Thank you for Logan to sending this in. We'll have another car video out in a few more days, so I guess I'll see you then. Thanks for watching. See you later.